Thank you, Chair. Chair, the African Christian Democratic Party, respecting all languages, cultures, and race groups, acknowledges the budgetary allocation of some 7.8 billion of the Department of Public Works and 16.7 billion for the property management trading entity. By its own admission, the Department of Public Works has a weakened mandate due firstly to the absence of legislation, which would enable it to properly act as the landlord of the state, and secondly, not completing the review of the Public Works white papers of 1997 and 1999, which resulted in other departments setting up their own construction and maintenance programs. Clearly, all is not well in the department. Of great concern to the ACDP are the Auditor General of South Africa's 2017-18 audit outcomes of the department and its entities. Of the 6 entities, only one, the Council for the Built Environment, received a clean audit. The worst performing entity is the IDT, receiving a disclaimer audit opinion for 2017-18 due primarily to the fact that, firstly, its systems are inadequate to provide assurance. Secondly, matters which resulted in qualifications in the previous year remain unresolved. Thirdly, additionally, the Auditor General reported that on fraud and consequence management in the IDT, investigations were done, but recommendations were not implemented. The root causes identified by the Auditor General for all of the entities except the CBE include inadequate responses to improving key controls and addressing risk areas, inadequate consequences for poor performance and transgressions, instability or vacancies in key positions. Chairperson, our country is facing serious financial challenges. Unemployment is sitting at over 27% on the narrow definition. We have the highest Gini coefficient, making South Africa the most unequal nation on the planet. We have a deficit on our national account, and our debt to GDP has surpassed 50% and projected to reach about 60% in the next 2 years. The economy has contracted. In the first quarter of 2019, the biggest quarterly fall since the global financial crisis of 2009. The Department of Public Works has a huge role to play in improving the lives of ordinary South Africans by contributing to GDP growth, creating meaningful jobs for the millions of unemployed, improving our skills base through expanded public works program, and by giving heed to the discrepancies raised by the Auditor General. As we did in the pre-budget vote processes, the ACDP will continue to hold this department to account. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Honorable Member.